All right, so we built this yesterday, and I think we end up being more creature based for Mono Red Storm, right? So Mono Red Storm is a runaway Steamkin Briggy. How you spell Briggy? Is it Brigi? Is it Hero of Kinsblade? Is that it? No. No, not at all. Bergie. It's B-I-R. That's a god of storytelling. Not this Kith Kid. And then Grinning Ingus. Is that the one? Yeah. So the base idea here is Briggy plus Grinning Ingus. Grinning Ingus here. Let's pull that one up over here on the big screen. Ignis. Grinning Dingus here says he costs 3 and you pay 1 to make 3 mana. So if you have Briggy out, Bergie, however you pronounce it, with this, you can play and return this to your hand an unlimited number of times, generating a bunch of storm count. Which, with Grape Shot coming to Historic, lets you kill your opponent. Yeah, I think this is probably still a Faithless Looting, Seize the Spoils, Pirates Pillage, Mizzix Mastery deck. You want to kind of churn through your deck with this, and then we probably play the red 1-mana cantrips, right? What's it crash through? What's the first strike cantrip? Warlord's Fury. And then we probably want some of the draw discards. I don't actually think man, Goldfish having some kind of spasm today. It's not letting me mouse over. Weird. Hazoret's Monument. What does that do? Red spells cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. S-Fane, thanks for 11 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Whenever you cast a creature spell, a red creature spells cost. You know, that doesn't look very good. I guess it technically combos with exactly Ignis. I feel like I don't want to play cards that are only good with Ignis. Oh, light up the stage. Do I have enough? So I'm adding Spike Field Hazard here. I don't know if we have enough enablers for light up the stage, right? Finale of Promise. Is it good? I don't really have instants to flashback with it, so I don't think that's true. We could play Electrostatic Field. And play like less than 4 Grape Shots. And then you could play Light Up the Stage. This is 50 cards though. Is the problem. And Electrostatic Field doesn't really work with Grinning and Briggy, right? And honestly, is Grinning Ingus worth playing? Like, I feel like I look at this. I guess this ramps us into Mizzix Mastery Overload. 10 lands easy. 10's a little on the low side. Yeah, there's some question of if I want. There's some question of like, yeah, we have at least 14 lands. Yeah, that's not a lot of lands. I think we want at least 18 with Spikefield. I mean, Experimental Frenzy is a different deck. Experimental Frenzy means you're not playing Faithless Looting and Crash Through and stuff. Maybe we don't play Pirates Pillage? If I cut the pillages, I'm at 18 lands, right? Why do I want... You can't cast the Bolt land for 0, right? You have to have X at least one at this? Or can you cast this for just red with no targets? Judge? Up to 2? Okay. Sure. What do we think of this? I think I like it. This is technically 18 lands with the Shatter Skull Smashings and the Spikefield hazards. Briggy's card advantage on her backside too, which is nice. I think I'm gonna. What's our sideboard look like? 4 braid. What else other than 4 braid, chat? 4 Roiling Vortex, 2 Chaos Warp. Anger could be okay. Chat, I'm a Mizzix Mastery deck. Stop recommending Cage. Stop it, chat. I think Anger's probably fine. Runaway Steam King can get bigger than it, and you can sequence these around it. Is ramp like? Can't we just like kill angels? Why do we care about people gaining life? For anger. This card gets around Grafdigger's Cage. Alright, fine. You're right, Twitch chat. Alright. What is consistent templating anyways? Alright, deal. Deal. Save it. Ship it. Ship it. All right. And then Chaos Warp, we do still care about things like Rest in Peace. So this takes Rest in Peace off the table. All right, let's put that one up here in the stream queue. Luca build around. Let's pull up. What's is it Mila? Is that the front side of it? Yeah, look at that. I remembered Mila. All right, discard a card. If you do draw a card, if a creature discards this way, draw 2 cards instead. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gets haste, exile at the beginning of the next upkeep. So this is like a kind of a self-enabling. This is kind of a self-enabling. So we built Naya Company with a couple copies of this card already. Yeah, I think I want to build an Unburial Rites deck with this. It seems kind of sweet as an Unburial Rites deck. Ooh, we could also. I kind of like that idea. What if instead of Unburial Rites, we build an Ironcrag deck, and we could just like use this to Ulamog people, right? We could like play 4 Ulamogs. Let's do that. I don't know if that's good, but it sounds sweet. I want to build it. Just 2 mono red decks in a row that are completely different. Mono red Luca. Mila, Chandra, Torch of Defiance, Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. Ironcrag, there you go. I was like, I thought this was one word. It is, it's just a different word. Why Ulamog over something like Draku Seth? Why not? Why not both? Why not? Why not both? Ironcrag feet, cast it nice and early. Do you want to be a Blood Sun Lotus field deck? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's better than being all in on the 2 mana ramp spells. I don't hate that idea. That's 36 cards. I have not had that as a submission, well, no. We just play like 4 Lotus Field and then like 20 Mountains. We'll play Shatter Skull Smashing. I want Faithless Looting. Chat. This Sarkin puts things in the grave. He's self-enabling, chat. The people saying we need We need things to like enable this. This is self-enabling. Is there a reason to not play red modal double face cards? Yeah, I put 4 of them in my deck already. Shatter Skull Smashing. I don't want to play a bunch more tapped lands. Like Lotus Field's already a tapped land sometimes. So I'm playing Blood Sun, so I don't know that I really want to play utility land. Faithless Looting seems good here to filter our cards. A lot of people are going to learn on Arena that Faithless Looting doesn't go into everything because Faithless Looting is card disadvantage, chat. A lot of people are going to have a really bad time. Chat, we're not... The people that are trying to like make this a dedicated reanimator deck, look at the deck in front of you. This is a ramp deck that can also use this from a reanimator perspective. And this is self-enabling. So yeah, you don't floop it the turn you do it, but you'll floop it the turn after. Yeah. Yeah, that. So it could be red. I'm going to split these Garden Idols with Cold Steel Heart, just so we have enough red. Think I like this idea? Is regular Luca banned? No, it just doesn't really do anything in here. I like it. Okay, sideboard. I suppose we could play a bunch of red-white duels to occasionally cast Mila and then like play sideboard cards that are white, like Rip Apart instead of a Braid. Do we want that? Is that worth the potential hit to consistency? Yeah, Lightning Helix is a really good card. Yeah, we could just play like 4 fast lands, 4 pathways for Sacred Foundry. We want to play Strict Proctor. Oh, that's the new 2-drop, right? That works with Lotus Field. The Cold Steel Heart can also be white in a pinch? Huh. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, let's rethink this. Let's rethink this a touch. Okay, let's do 4 Cold Steel Hearts for the fixing. 4 Strict Proctor. 4 Sacred Foundry, 4 Inspiring Vantage. What's the red-white pathway? It's Needle something pathway? Anybody? Thanks for the half a year, Matzo Ball. Needle Spire pathway, got it. Nope, that's not it. To people saying it shuts off our ETP triggers, we don't have ETP triggers other than Lotus Field. Needle Verge. And then if I'm doing this, I probably don't want Sweltering Suns in my main. Probably want those sideboard though. And then I feel like I probably want a touch of interaction main. Like, do I want some helixes to stay alive? Is Alan Craig Feet actually good? this might be a little bit too all in. We've got plenty of ramp even without it. Maybe we don't want 4 of these. Drawing the second Iron Crag feat is usually pretty rancid. Honestly, with Proctor, maybe I don't need all the Mind Stone as ramp either. I kind of want slightly more lands. What if we play a couple of white bolt lands too over these Mind Stones? Over 2 of the Mind Stones? What's the white bolt land called? Marius Call. I like it. To people who are asking how do we get our cards in the graveyard for Luca, finish reading Luca. Someone just recommended something. Oh, what's the new? Yeah, start reading Luca. What's the new? Is it Revel in Silence? Yeah, Revel in Silence is the back half. Flame Scroll Celebrant. Pretty sure 4 Flame Scrolls are required in basically everything. What do the white bolt lands do in our deck? Well, they make white mana, and sometimes when you don't need them to make white mana, you can cast them to make angels. I don't know, like, I don't know how to answer questions like that other than reading you the text of the card. I'm not quite sure like what you're looking for as an answer. I probably want a couple. What's a couple of good anti-control cards for the board? Oh, I probably just want some Ugins in my 75, right? Playing 0 Ugin in my 75 is probably wrong. Yeah, we built a Citadel deck yesterday. You can find it on the video on YouTube and the deck list on my website, the deck cube. Flame Scroll Celebrant's like low-key a card that's fine against control too. I think I like it. That's like sweet. So we're like we have Strict, Proctor, and Blood. So for people that haven't seen this, so Strict Proctor. Helps if I can type Strict correctly. Strict Proctor here says whenever a permanent enters the battlefield, causes an ability to trigger, counter that ability unless its controller pays 2. Which this is any permanents, not just creatures. So with Lotus Field, if we have Strict Proctor in play and we play Lotus Field, we just get to say, nah, we're not gonna pay 2, so we don't sacrifice lands. For people saying I can't cast Amaria's Call, this card makes 3 mana of any color, chat. I can cast Amaria's Call. If anything, there's an argument for playing 4 Amaria's Call in this deck. It does not stop sagas. Sagas are a replacement effect as they enter the battlefield. So we have both Blood Sun and Strict Proctor as ways to turn Lotus Field into a ramp spell in this deck, which is gas. Let me gain some Lightning Helixes. We have Draku, Seth, Ulamog as things to ramp into. We've got Luca here to cheat them out and provide some card selection. Yeah, it actually looks pretty sweet. There's a chance that we're supposed to have more Ugins in the main potentially, but I think I want to start without and see if Ulamog plus Draku Seth shenanigans can dig us out of things. Sweet. All right, I think thanks for the follow, CCS. If you didn't catch yesterday's deck building session, we built 12 decks yesterday, so the bulk of the deck building for Thursday and Friday was built yesterday on stream. So that's up there on the YouTube. I think that's all I've got for today. Oh no, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Boros Luca Field. Instead of this Blue Sun Zenith, what if we do... I want to do something else with Torrential Gear Hulk. Or you do Jeskai Fatcaster. I think I want to take this deck and turn it into Jeskai. I want to try a few different Magma Opus plus Torrential Gear Hulk decks. I don't know what Velmakos does. It's a terrible card. Is this a dragon? I don't know. I think that's too much beef. I think that's too much beef. I guess looking at this, I don't really want to add another color to it. Lightning Helix is good, but I don't really know that I'm solving any problems with this hands by adding Helix. I feel like I want to play games before I commit to anything. Yeah, let's play some Going Under. I'm gonna go ahead and ramp on Magic stuff for the afternoon. Let's play some PlayStation. Think of something else we can add some more things in. So all of these different decks, we're going to be playing 4 or 5 of these decks on Thursday and Friday this week. If you can't catch them live, they'll all end up on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. We'll be playing a ton of Historic. If you're interested in watching Historic this weekend, the Hoaglandia Open Series will be returning on Saturday, April 17th. We'll be doing coverage all day here on my channel. We have 37 players signed up already. Hopefully we're going to get a whole bunch more. We had almost 140 people for our last one, which is exciting. So if you're interested in playing, these are open entry tournaments. You just need to be subscribed to my channel and then sign up on MTG Melee. An asterisk here, if you're going to sign up, make sure you take a second and read through all of the rules, instructions, and requirements here. MTG Arena does not have a spectator feature. So in order to be able to do coverage for this tournament, you want to play in this tournament, you are required to share your screen upon request to Discord. So you are expected to be knowledgeable on how to do that. It's very easy if you haven't done it. There's instructions in here. And then be watching the Discord space on Saturday as we call feature matches. We do remove players from the event if they are called for a feature and don't show up, regardless of what your record is. The tournament structure, if you haven't seen our events before, these events are much more community casual focused events. So if you're someone that doesn't like high pressure events, but you like the idea of playing in a Magic tournament, this is a great Magic tournament to play in. The prize structure is very flat. Everybody that gets at least 4 match wins gets prizes. We also do some door prizes and some Caster's Choice Sweet Deck prizes to give out. The tournament's double elimination. So if you have a bad day, you don't feel like you're obligated to keep playing because you can't. And we just play until someone has lost twice, and we get to crown a champion here. Give them some sweet stuff in addition to some store credit for Cool Stuff Inc., who is our lovely sponsor. So